Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to Love or Tarot. I'm your host here at Love or Tarot, Jay, and I'm super excited to dive into your energy today. Wanted to let you guys know that at this present time, I am currently offering personal readings. If you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, definitely check the description below for all information. Okay, I also wanted to let you guys know that energy is fluid and not linear, meaning that this message could resonate for you past, present, and future. This message could also resonate for you, just in reverse. It could be your partner instead of you, and you could kind of be seeing things from their point of view. And speaking of that, this message could also resonate for someone that you're energetically connected to and not you at all. And if in fact that is the case, please be sure to hit that share button and send this message to who you know it belongs to. Speaking of buttons, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't know what to comment, just send me a heart down below. I always appreciate the exchange of love energy. So let's go ahead and get started, Aquarius. Messages of truth and healing for Aquarius. Messages of truth and healing for Aquarius. That was interesting. Okay. Alrighty, so we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Hanged Woman, and we have the Ten of Wands, right? In reverse. Okay, so something's heavily on your mind, Aquarius. Something's heavily on your mind. And, you're kind of sitting in a state where you feel like, you can kind of handle anything that's thrown at you. You have been through a lot. And not only have you been through a lot and weathered a lot of storms, you're also in a position now where you're kind of at a crossroads. Do I go this way or do I go that way? So this could be, dealing with, a job, getting a new job, keeping the old one. But it's definitely a very strong sense of waiting present here. There's something that's not going to happen immediately. Okay? Spirit, could you tell us about this Queen of Wands? Spirit, could you tell us about this Queen of Wands? Okay. So you have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and you have the Hierophant in reverse. So this tells me that, your ideas, while not necessarily conventional and, definitely challenge the status quo, you're afraid that you won't find a great deal of stability in these things. You're afraid that, kind of moving away from old ways, old beliefs will challenge the relationships that you have with those around you. And I just have to say out blatantly, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Aquarius. If the way that you're moving and the things that you're deciding need to shift for you, especially if this is a belief system situation where you are now, awakening, exiting the matrix, and becoming privy to all of this newfound information that always dwelled inside of you, and now are getting downloads and experiencing your spiritual awakening, and you're afraid that these views will be challenged by others. They're supposed to. They're supposed to, Aquarius. You were never meant to fit into a box. You were always meant to be innovative and to stand out. You were never meant to be anybody's cookie cutter shape. Okay? And if it doesn't work for them, then that's okay. If it doesn't work for them, find people that it works for. Okay? And that's just for those of you that are kind of experiencing a spiritual awakening. Spirit wanted me to be very, very clear in that. Yeah, it's almost like, I'm hearing like, are they ready for me? Honey, they better get ready. better put their seatbelt on and then strap their boots up, okay? If they ain't ready, they better get ready, because it's happening. And it's occurring, and it's occurring for a reason. Because what is getting ready to take place, you know, is happening to a lot of us. It's happening to a lot of us. It's not just you alone. You know, so many of us are experiencing a shift in mindset, in perspective, and that is what I see here. Two, we have the Two of Coins for the Hangwoman. Ooh, I'm sorry. Okay. We have the Two of Coins in reverse for the Hangwoman, and we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So, you know, again, you're getting over, you know, some heartbreak, some betrayal, some stuff that you dealt with in the past, and it's almost afraid, you know, being in an uncomfortable spot. I wouldn't say afraid, because fear is not what I get here. I get really that it's just unnerving, it's unsettling to be in this place that you're in, and to want to speak to what you are feeling and sensing and know in your heart. And that all of the things that you have experienced, you know, could leave people to feel betrayed, could leave people to feel like, you know, you're not who they thought you were. For some of you, I'm even getting the sense that like you're involved in a church. So you may even be a minister, or, you know, I'm hearing pastor really strong. And for some of you, may even be like a pastor's child. Okay. And I know that in and of itself carries so much of a burden sometimes for the family, when their family is so heavily involved in the church setting, and being a child of that environment and not necessarily aligning with that environment. Okay. Spirit, could you tell us about this Ten of Wands in reverse? Tell us about this Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Oh, all the cards just flipped over. Yeah, you have the Knight of Cups in reverse, and you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So, you know, you've made a decision. You made a decision because you feel like there's little to no options. You know, there's little to no options on what to do next. This is. That's it. For some of you too, this could even be, you know, possibly you being in a situation with someone that you love and you care about. And that relationship could defy everything that you were raised to believe. But knowing and trusting your gut, you're going to pursue this relationship. And you know that there will be, you know, struggles, and you know that there will be, you know, weather that you all will have to face together. But you're willing to do that because you love them. And you're not willing to apologize for that. You're not willing to say, I'm sorry, I love who I love. You know, like you're not in a position where you're willing to compromise on this. You know, and even for some of you, you know, it may be a creative idea. You know, again, I'm just really sensing that this has a lot to do with someone's spiritual awakening and the acceptance thereof of a spiritual awakening. Ooh, sorry, city life. But yeah, and they don't have to like it, they don't have to accept it, you know. They don't even have to deal with it, for real. You know, like, this is your life. You'll only live this one once. And in that, you should live it and be true to yourself. Because whatever pull that you are experiencing, whatever it is that is happening in your life that is pushing you towards this reality, is meant to be. Don't walk away from your mission trying to please people. They will never be pleased. It will never be enough, and they will never be happy and content with what you are doing with your life, because it's yours. It's not theirs. And whatever threat you pose to their own views or the way that you are and how that's being perceived as someone else, to someone else, that's not your problem. It's not. And you genuinely are great. And you have so much greatness in you. And your mission has to be fulfilled. And you can't let anyone make you feel like you should feel bad about that, because you shouldn't. Tell them Jay told you, honey, okay? We need more people like you in the world, okay? There's a lot of us light workers out here on the front lines. It is not easy sometimes. But you know what? You get accustomed to it. You get accustomed to spending that time alone. You get accustomed to, shedding those friends and family members that do not align with your tribe, and that is fine. But you also find that family. You also find those friends. You also find that divine space to be able to connect with others. But, the first things first is that you just got to take time out to be alone. And that's what that waiting, that lying in wait, that, new perspective that is going to come in after. It's just you recognizing, this is so funny, but you recognizing that your life is bound to change. And that is beautiful. And when I say that, 5 cards here on the board. We have White Raven Spirit. Trust in the magic. Trust in the magic. Trust in what you feel, okay? Trust in what you know, okay? Trust your higher self. Okay, Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. And that's just one of these moments. It's going to sting a little bit, but you'll find peace. Dove Spirit, be peace. You'll find peace. Okay? And then you have Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibilities. And you have peace because of those infinite possibilities, because of all those things that are happening and occurring. Okay? And you can meet these people that may not understand your choices and your way of living with love. You ain't got to cuss them out. Honey Parrot Spirit, watch your words. You don't have to cuss them out. You don't have to talk nasty about them. You don't have to shame them for their beliefs. You can, in love, say, that is just not a part of my path anymore. And I love you. And I appreciate all that you've done for me. And I appreciate our relationship and our bond surrounding this topic. But it's about this for me now. And if that's not okay with you, that's fine too. I love you still. But this is what I have to do for me. And that's okay. So, I love you, Aquarius. I hope this message gives you all the confirmation that you need to continue to pursue your path. Welcome to the light worker family, okay? It's hard out here, okay? And us here on this spiritual battlefield, it is not easy, but it's so worth it. And come on. Come on with those innovative ideas. Come on and share a whole new perspective. We need it. We need it. Okay, the world needs you. So I love you, Aquarius. Have a good one. And peace, love, and light to you and all those you love. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, leaving you in nothing but joy. Bye now.